Can you all hear me? Hello. Very happy to meet you all after so long. Tell me what what is your current location? Where are you guys joining from? Let's see uh, where our students are from, and then we'll start this session. It's going to be a very special session. We also have a few surprises for you, right? And I hope you are doing well in your preparation. Are you doing well? Yes or no? Also tell me in the comments. Let me check your chat. Are we live? Almost nothing. Are we live? Hi everyone. Can you refresh? Hello. Can you all hear me? And how is your preparation? Is it good or bad or average? Namaste. Jyotirmay. Pradhan. Are you from Odisha? Hi everyone. Is my voice clear? Yes or no? I have taken crash course. Who is it? Sir Aryan. Okay. Hi guys, where are you guys joining from? What is your location? Which city? Noida. Oh, nice. Okay. Aryan, hello. Lakshmi, Jyotirmay, Minakshi, Akshita Agarwal, Kolkata. Jyotirmay is from Odisha. Lakshmi is from Andhra Pradesh. Siddharth. Is 180 possible in 30 days if basic not clear? So we'll answer all your questions by the end of this session, okay? And as you all might have already seen, uh, question practice is very important. We have launched everything in mock test series. In this video or this live, I'm going to share strategies with you what to do in last these 25 to 15 or 5 days, whatever days are remaining when you're watching this live. Okay. And first thing, how many marks are you getting in any of the mock tests? Have you solved? Anybody has solved any questions so far? How many marks are you getting out of 240 for IAT or NEST? Tell me in the comments. How many marks are you guys getting? How many marks? Can you show me the chat? Are you guys solving any mock test? No. Are you even solving anything? No. I'm really confused right now. Less days are left till exam, and now I have. Okay, let me check.
So many chapters left backlog from 11. Then I have to mocks chapter wise, then full mocks. I don't know how to manage.
Acha, you have so much backlogs from 11th and 12th, and there is so much question practice to be done, and you're totally confused what to do, right? Okay, so again, I just finished the last live on Hindi channel, and the same strategy that I told them that has been working since last 5 years. If you guys have seen the podcast I did a few years back with one of our students, three of our students from IISc Bangalore. One of them actually was not the student, two of them. One student prepared from the year-long batch, other student prepared from the crash course, right? What is it that you need to do in last 15 or 20 days or 30 days just before the examination? just one thing: practice questions. Even if you have not finished the syllabus, even if your backlogs are remaining in class 11th and 12th, at this moment of time, if you were here in front of me, if any of my siblings were here in front of me, what all I would suggest them is, whether your questions, whether your theory is done or not, you must do questions. What you need to do, first of all the PYQs set a baseline for all of you. You know, you do calibrations, you need to remove all the errors in the diagnosis. So with PYQs, when you solve previous year papers of last 5-6 years, you first of all get to realize the uh, trend in the difficulty level of the paper, right? Number two, you get to know what are some of the most important topics that almost every year get repeated, right? And number three, what should be that baseline that you must at least be able to solve these kind of questions. Then comes the mock test scores. So when you do XYZ number of mock tests, some of the mock tests will be very good, you will get really good marks. Some of the mock tests you will score very bad, some of them will be average. uh, Hence you are able to overall plot a graph for yourself, and you're able to realize whether you're doing well if your slope is positive, or if you're just doing average, or if your slope is negative, right? Are you able to do those mock tests, right? Now the approach is called, the strategy is called question to theory approach. Even if you have not done anything in the theory right now, what I want you all to do is focus on PYQs and mock test. How would this help? You will say ki bhaiya, I have not even finished a particular chapter. Let's say I have not done Hardy-Weinberg equation, I have not done genetics, I have not done, let's say, gravitation, right? Or let's say electrostatics. When you have not studied that chapter, how am I supposed to answer the question? The answer is simple: you won't be able to do it in the mock test or PYQ that you solved. But that's exactly the point. Probably after you have already done the theory, then also you will not be able to solve it, right? And right now we do not have time to again go back and start revising syllabus, start covering the syllabus, completing the backlog. What I want you now to do is, when you will be attempting those mock tests and PYQs in this 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. window of IAT examination or NEST examination, first of all you will create this habit. You will be having really good habit that your peak performance time is 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. window. It's not that you're lazy when you wake up late at 6, 7 or 8, and on the day of examination you will still be very sleepy and lazy, right? What we need is, your peak performance time should be 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. right? Second thing, you need to have a diary for yourself, especially for these last 30 days, last 20 days, last 15 days. What is the use of this diary? I will tell you. So when you're practicing these mock tests and PYQs and you have not finished your syllabus, how is it helping you? You have solved the PYQ or mock test 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. After 12 p.m., what I would do personally, if I was in your situation, I would go and analyze it. What are the questions I have done wrong? What are the questions I should have left? Where did I get negative marks? Was it a silly mistake, or did I actually not study the theory? Let's say you have done 10 mock tests, right? And with each mock test, you have done 5-6 mistakes in each of the subject itself. Let's say you have done a lot of mistakes, but then when you're doing the analysis, you have not studied gravitation, you have left the question. Now if you got that question in the mock test, you just go to the particular topic of the gravitation, let's say Kepler's law, and you study that and revise that topic, and come back and start analyzing the mock test, right? Or start solving the question. What is it helping? You're first doing questions, then you're doing theory for the entire year, for entire 2 years, for entire 1 year, for entire drop year. What you did is, you first would do theory and then do question, and so far you have not been able to finish anything, right? So first you do the questions. When you have faced any problem in the question, you have left the question, you go and study only that particular topic. For example, physics mein you studied, you could not do gravitation, you studied gravitation, Kepler's law, the question came from Kepler's law. Or you might have watched the recording. If you're in crash course, you can just go to the gravitation chapter, you can just go to the electrostatics, whatever topic you were not able to solve, and you have watched that recording in 2x speed for that particular time frame, and you have come back to this. From each mock test, if you are able to just learn two concept for every subject, You have done 5, 6, 7, 10 mistakes in each subject. Let's say you have done 40 mistakes out of 60 questions. But if you are able to remember at least 2 concepts from each subject, total you are able to remember 8 concept from this one mock test, and you have done 10 mock tests. So total you will be able to improve your 80 concepts, and hence question to theory approach. But the problem will be you will again forget when you have done mock test 1, mock test 2, mock test 3, mock test 4, mock test 5. By the time you come to mock test 5, you would have already forgot what you learned in the mock test 1, all the mistakes that you did, right? So hence you have kept this diary. So when you are doing this analysis of all the mock test, everything series, mock test series, crash course, from whatever course you have joined, when you're practicing these questions and you're writing it in the diary, that what are the topics you have done wrong, where have you done silly mistakes, what are topics that are continuously getting repeated in the PYQs or mock test, and you have already written them. This will help you. This will be like your ultimate astra. In the last moment when nothing would be working for you, when you will not be able to revise the 2 years of syllabus 11th and 12th, or you drop year, you just have to come to this diary that you have prepared in last 30 days, 15 days, 20 days, and you have to revise this before going to the exam hall. What is the aim of this strategy? Again, you have to do all the mistakes that you can and you will possibly do in on the day of actual examination. You're committing all those mistakes beforehand, right? You have done all the possible mistakes that you could do in the actual examination. You have already done it, and that is the strength of this strategy, question to theory approach. And trust me guys, I am speaking from my last 5 years of experience. Almost all the toppers, almost everybody, especially AIR 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, all the students that you see on our website, all of them actually focused only on questions. And I'm telling you to focus in last 25 days, right? Those students would only do questions in last 90 days, and they would just revise any of the topics that were weak for them. They would not do much of the theory. That is the ultimate approach, and the astra you have, the SciAstra you have, is in last 30 days, 20 days, whatever the diary you have prepared, you have to revise here. You have to do mistakes on the mock test, on PYQs, and you have to write that here, and you do not have to be afraid of these mistakes, okay? And most importantly, learn from it, right? I hope this helped you, right? Now I want to know how many of you have actually done even at least 2 to 3 mock tests so far in your preparation in your lifetime for IIT. I know most of you might have been preparing for NEET or JEE examination. Some of you might be preparing for JEE Advanced, right, or other examination. But right now we are discussing about IISER aptitude test. So what is the marks that you're getting in these mock tests? Can you show me the comments? Tell me the marks that you guys are getting. I hope you have already seen. Okay, somebody has written 75 to 90 marks. 80 marks out of, but you want to go to 140 marks. Okay, show me the latest comment. You are getting 80 to 90 marks. Okay. Okay, 80 marks. Anyone scoring 80 marks? Yes, for the everything series and mock test series I'm talking about, I think they have recently been launched. They have been launched on this English channel as well as Hindi channel. Now that is already there in the crash course. So if you take crash course, you don't need to take IAT mock test series or NES mock test series or everything series. Okay, somebody is getting 70 to 90 marks. Last Devil King 40 marks, 70 to 80 marks. Guys, this is not good. Okay, you should get at least 125, 130, bare minimum 120 marks out of 240. You must at least do 50% of the paper right correctly, because the cutoffs, of course, they vary, but I do not think below 120 is a good score. Okay, and if you're below 120, then you seriously need to practice more questions. It's not about theory. It's not about theory. It's all about questions. You're not preparing for board examination. Okay. And for those of you who are still looking for free tests, there are so many free tests on our SciAstra app. Okay, can we get that timetable? What timetable? We have already made a 30 days planner and all. Strategy that AIR 1, AIR 3 used to do. there is a review analysis sheet. You can get all of that for free on SciAstra. Okay, I give 10 mocks, but average score is 150 from 240. That is good. And that's because you have only given 10 mocks, hence your score is almost stuck at 150. You need to double this number. You need to solve all PYQs possible. And that is something that you get in the crash course. We have a lot of, we have at least 12 mock tests for IET, 12 for NEST. So you have 24 mock tests overall. And when you're able to do well in NEST, your IAT, which is easier than NEST, will be good. Okay. Sir, I am unable to approach questions and I am really fed up how to do that at these last days. I have done the theory and going to question, but please let me know what to do. You're fed up. That's fine, but where is the problem? You're not able to approach questions. You're not able to do questions, right? Then that's exactly what you need to continuously do. You will not be able to solve most of the questions. That's what I told you, right? I have literally said ki you will not be able to solve 40 questions, 30 questions out of 60 in this question to theory approach. But then what you need to do, you are actually diagnosing your problems. You're doing the diagnosis and then you're treating each of the symptom one by one, each of the topic. And by the time you have done 5, 6, 10, 20 mock tests, you would have already prepared a good enough material, all the mistakes that you could commit in the actual exam. Okay, and if you're still not able to do it, that means you need a mentor, you need a guide. Okay, I will be honest, there are people who actually need good mentors in front of them to study. They need somebody to clear their doubts, because even if you purchase any number of books, even if you purchase best of the best books, any of the test series, any of the courses of SciAstra, any of the books, you need somebody to explain you why you should have approached this particular question in a particular way, why you should have left a particular question. And that cannot be done. The book cannot tell you that, right? We are not in Harry Potter ki book will speak or newspaper would speak, right? You need a mentor in front of you who can explain you ki this is where you did the mistake, this is the particular step where most people do the mistake, right? And hence the crash course become important. And we have already launched, by the way, huge discount in the crash course. When we launched the everything and mock test series, we have slashed the price almost to half. It was, I think, 5,000, 4,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees. Now it is less than 2,000 rupees or around 2,000 rupees. Okay, I'll come back to the everything series and mock test series. How do you find it? So this is our SciAstra website. You go to IAT and NEST. Okay, and then you find here, you see everything series, right? Here is the everything series. Let's go here. Yes, IAT and NEST everything series. In the live chat also you can find all the links and the description also. Okay, when you go to mock test series, here you can find all the mock test series. Okay, these are mock test series. I was talking about a launch video. So let's say this is Hindi channel ka launch video. Same way you have English channel ka launch video, right? Let me search SciAstra English here. So this is SciAstra English. We are doing this live, and in the video section, here Yashika ma'am has explained the proper strategy, final 30 days, what you should be doing. You should be practicing questions, and in the description of this video, all of you can of course, so much money. Right, chalo. So IAT everything series, NEST everything series, IAT mock test series, NEST mock test series. You can go here, you can find this. These are the features. So if I this is mock test series, right? And do we have everything series? Yes. So when you go to these are the IAT full test 1 discussion for biology. I was speaking about this, right? You need somebody to explain you how to do a particular question for bio, for physics, right? For maths. Let's check this lecture. Am I able to view? Okay, I need to register, I guess. Okay, I can play here. Hello everyone. So today we are going to. So these are the video solutions, I guess, right? Video solutions of the mock test, right? So for every mock test you get video solution, guys. Let me read all the features for you. We have 12 mock tests, last 8 previous year papers 2018 to 2025. full solutions, recorded discussion for mock tests and PYQs, 100 chapter-wise mock tests, CBT mode for PCMB. These are 100 chapter-wise questions, chapter-wise PYQs of IAT, weekly interaction sessions, private Telegram group, special guidance session, videos for non-bio, non-math students, free counseling support and SciAstra alumni access after your exam, IAT 2026 exam, strategy and support till IAT examination, instant AI doubt solving, SciAstra t-shirt of course after your selection, and last moment formula sheets and all, right? These are the features for everything series. The difference with mock test series is the video, the sessions, the special sessions, right? Here you will be given mock test and mock test and add PYQs, all of this and their solutions, right? Here there are special video sessions and all. Same thing for Nest. Okay, coming back to this. Now let me answer your questions if you have any questions. And should we call your special guest as well? So today we have Sagar sir. He has recently graduated from IISER Berhampur and he is a student from our first batch in 2021 SciAstra batch. थोड़ा आगे आओ. Yes, इतना आगे नहीं. Okay, so Sagar
Yes.
has just graduated. How do you feel?
Fortunate. It's nice, you graduate, you give your defense, try to convince people why 1 year of your work makes sense, even though they're not from your field. So it's a
Can you
nice.
feel the pain? Because it's so recent, just few weeks back he had to defend his master's thesis. And by the way, he's going to a really good place. So congratulations to him. Sagar, for all the people who are confused, is
Mhm.
IISER is still worth it? So you have been to IISER Berhampur and you have graduated.
Mhm.
Are you satisfied?
No, I mean, I would not say I was satisfied. I mean, satisfaction is something that comes after maybe 90 years of your life.
Huh?
When you're about to die, you would say, okay, I'm satisfied. I am not satisfied with, but in general, I think I made the most out of what I could with my life at IISER. 4 years, I did several internships. I, joined SciAstra also before starting IISER. That's a different story. But altogether, this came as a very exciting experience, research wise, personality wise. And I got, if I would not be in research, I would not have explored a different country, right? As far as I can see. And I would not have explored different parts of India, be it Bombay or Bhubaneswar or Punjab or whatever.
Okay, so what are the internships that you did?
So I did three, I think, in total. One was at IIT Bombay in
When
my
was it?
second year. So
Second year you did IIT Bombay
yeah, that
internship.
was in
Okay.
particle physics.
Okay.
It was data analysis, and then I continued at the same project for like 2 more months. Then I went to NISER in winter, and I stayed there for about a month. And that was
NISER.
in and that sorry, NISER, yes, NISER. And then I stayed there for about a month. I studied relativistic hydrodynamics. Then I did 1 year internship in my institute with the faculty. We tried to publish, but unfortunately we could not. And then during the same year, I went to Punjab University also. I worked with a collaborative group. It's called STAR. It's a group with Brookhaven National Laboratory. So that was one project. And then I went for my master's thesis at GSI. So that was overall, yeah, the whole.
What is GSI?
GSI, the whole title is GSI Helmholtz Center for Heavy Ion Research. It's a particle physics, nuclear physics research facility where ions or heavy ions such as lead or silver or gold, these are accelerated to 0.9% the speed of light. So that's 90% the speed of light, or 0.9 c. So that's fast enough. It's like a bit less than CERN speed. CERN is 99.999999. So we are 90%, close enough. But we accelerate very heavy ions and we want to study their nuclear properties. We don't study particle physics, we study nuclear physics. That's what GSI does.
Hence
And
they're heavy, right? Heavy nucleus.
heavier nuclei, and 6 elements were discovered at GSI, including Darmstadtium, Hassium, etc. And 7 were confirmed at GSI. It's a
It's
nice.
in Germany.
It's
right?
in Germany, yes. It's a nice facility.
A sister of CERN, can we call that?
I mean, you can call it, but CERN does particle physics, and we
Acha.
corely do nuclear physics.
Nuclear physics.
Our
Okay.
future project called FAIR, which is Facility for Antiproton and Ion Research, that will step into compact baryonic matter, etc., a bit more into particle physics. But still, we are a
Man,
nuclear.
you should be satisfied. What you said in the beginning. He said
No.
he is not. He will be satisfied at 90. What is this? What is
see.
this behavior?
We'll see. We will see.
Okay. So, and by the way, so Sagar, would you like to share the moments from the 2021 batch when you joined SciAstra? You were studying with SciAstra. What was the format of study?
So when I started, I mean, I did not really know about SciAstra. At that time, it was not even called SciAstra. It was called Spartan, by the way. Okay. Based on the movie Spartan 300, right? And I did not
Movie
understand.
300.
Movie
There were
300, it
Spartans.
was
Yeah.
Spartan, yes. And I did not understand what the Spartan means. So I had to watch the movie to realize, okay, this is the
You watched it
motivation.
after
Yes,
selection
yes,
to IISER,
yes,
I hope.
yes. I watched it a little later.
Uh,
And so at that time, I mean, we had before even considering taking their courses and mock tests, I figured let me just do it by myself. There is this idea in your head that you can find anything on the internet, so I tried to do mock tests and find PYQs, which I could not find from anywhere. Like there are these platforms, Shiksha and all these. So I tried to look if there are some PYQs, maybe an academy or somebody has something, but unfortunately nobody had anything.
भाई copyright मत
No,
करवा
no,
देना.
I hope no copyright. But at that time, I could not find anything from anywhere. So I figured maybe nobody is interested in these institutes. So I came across his videos at that time. There's a guy sitting in a dark room with one light here and some motivational,
Oh,
quotes.
that was my
Yes,
village.
yes.
है ना,
Yes.
कच्चा house.
So he was saying some things. Okay, this makes sense. So I purchased one of the crash course, no, mock test series, and then the mock tests were better than what was available for free. So if you just do it from normal papers and all, you don't have any timing or any structure. You don't
And
get
we
the
used to
answers.
strictly check their answers on
Yes,
Google Form.
on Google
you know?
Form, yes. So you sit on the Google Form, you tick the correct one. When you submit, you get the right answer key, and then there are also a leaderboard, which was very good. But now you have much better system. Now you have CBT, computer based, and all exam. You have to sit in that format on your laptop or phone, whatever. So it's much better now than it was 4 years ago, which is even better for you. And plus, now you get to compare your results with everybody, who's giving the exams. It could be hundreds of people, it could be thousands of students. So I would say, from my experience, this is 100x better, right? If I give
This is unscripted, unpaid, promotion.
unpaid labor, yes.
What is this? What is this behavior? huh?
Unpaid promotion.
चलो ठीक है. So Sagar,
Yes.
what is the final message you would like to give to these aspirants?
So I would say
It's 10 days remaining from
for
exam,
10
so
days remaining,
context.
right? That point of view. See, I'm not a very motivated person. In fact, I get demotivated a lot of times.
As you can see.
Thank you. It's not, it's not a natural thing for everybody to be motivated all the time. But you have a goal in mind, right? You have a goal to do research, and you have to understand it's a long shot, and that requires persistence. It also requires hard work, of course, no questions asked. And it does require you to look over smaller goals. I mean, you can't always say, maybe I'm not giving my best in this test, I might not do well for particular chapters, but that's the journey. You have to really strive through it. If you do poorly in one test, then you learn and then you do better in the next one. So that's the idea. Yes, you have 10 days remaining for your exam, but that's not the end of it. So you prepare accordingly. You prepare for a larger goal, right? I mean, if I talk about my own experience, I was very bad. I mean, I was good at physics, I will say that. But my exam, when I gave the mock tests and all, I scored very poorly. Maybe sometimes I was in, last rank or something. But then I realized, if I can be good at learning and I can be good at expressing, maybe I can be good at answering questions that are asked in these type of exams. So you have to really practice it that way, and that requires a specific mindset. So better have it right now than to regret and later on say I could have done better. So be persistent, do a little bit of hard work. You don't want to regret things which you can easily do. So that is the only message I want to give you. Yeah.
Thanks, man. That was a long message. Chalo. So, I guess. Okay. So, guys, somebody asked, is the features of everything series also available in the crash course? Yes. So, if you take crash course, you don't need to take everything or mock test series. Okay, that is more than enough. Okay, that I am saying honestly. Okay, I can, like most other educators, say that you need to take 100 test series, this test series, that test series. No, just take crash course, that will be enough. And if you're not able to afford it, then everything series, mock test series. but of course on the crash course you get live classes, you get recordings and all, hence I am recommending that. Okay, now let's invite one of your mentors from these crash courses, your favorite Yashika ma'am. So ma'am, what do you think, what kind of questions these people are asking? Are they even going to get selected?
See, honestly, I'll tell you one thing. If I specifically talk about the crash course, there are some students who have a lot of potential, and especially in English batch, I have seen students who are actually willing to learn. Some students, they do get on your nerve, but then there are majority of the students who are actually, very good. So I think the students who are watching, they do, tell me in the class also that we watched the 30-day planner, we did this, we did that. And, many students, they connect to you over LinkedIn and they text you telling that, yeah, my mock tests, marks have improved, etc. So there are a lot of students, and I feel like, yes, if you practice mocks, even if you fail in the mock, it is fine. You fail right now so that you can excel later, right? And even in the class, I told you, if you are not able to understand how to approach a question, the best thing is to convert the question in a language that is friendlier to you. So suppose sometimes I also prepare mocks, I also get confused in questions. I simply convert it to Hindi. Okay, this is that, they have asked this, simple. And for people who are specifically preparing for nest, this is something I told in the class also. There are some statements given in the question to confuse you, so what you have to do, you have to actually ignore them, right? And always,
Ma'am, you do that?
I do.
We do that in the
I do that, yes. We do that.
intentionally confusing students.
Yeah. See, because the goal of any competitive exam is to eliminate students, right? It is not, they'll be happy to, yeah, take your selection. They are not like that. They want to clear out most of the students so that they can have the cream level people, right? So do that. And I think the best way for you to choose any option is to know your elimination method. If you're able to do that, like I told in the class also, if you know one answer is wrong, match the following. If you know some options are given wrong, eliminate those options. And if you want to guess, then you'll have less options to guess from. So there might be a possibility that you have guessed the correct answer, right? So I think that is that. And keep practicing mocks and keep attending your classes regularly. I think, yeah, that is all I would say for now.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
And let's take the questions of these people and then we'll finish this live as soon as possible because you guys are boring. You're doing nothing on this chat box. What's the point of this live? I should have rather made a YouTube video and published it. Right? What is this, guys? Huh? Tell me if you have any questions to ask. Just ask fast. Okay. See, anyway, I do not make much videos now, so this is the chance that you can interact with me. My highest is 120, but I want 160. I am PCM student. What help me for bio? Yes, so last devil king. Okay, one thing that can help you in biology. The ultimate solution for that is the biology lectures of Yashika ma'am or Part sir that are there. Akash, my bad. Akash sir, right? So Yashika ma'am or Akash sir, if you just do that, if you just attend his lectures, if you just do the questions that are solved during the lecture and DPPs that are given in the crash course, that is more than enough. And since you're getting 120, let's say being PCM student, I have seen people who have got 12 questions correct out of 15 in the biology section only on the day of actual exam. I'm not talking about just the mock test. Okay, mock tests are a bit harder. You will be able to do 6, 7, 8 like that. Sometimes you will be able to do more if the mock test is easy. In PYQs you can do better. So if you're, let's say, able to do 10 questions correctly, let's take half of it. Okay, let's say you are able to do 7 questions out of 15 in biology. 7 into 4 is 28. So you're just adding almost 30 marks here. So 150 plus 30 marks is really 120 plus 30 is 150, right? So you have already got to 150. You need to then improve your, of course, existing PCM that you were solving and the biology section. Same thing for biology student, PCB student. If you're able to do at least the easy topics that are almost every time repeated, set, relations, functions, basic questions, formula based questions from application of derivatives, the differential equations, some of the for example linear form of differential equation, right? That those type of differential equations, you just need to apply that particular formula and you will be able to solve it easily. So although it seems so complicated differential equation that a bio student is solving, you will be able to do that. Don't assume things that just because you're bio student, you're not good or you're incapable in maths. Okay, you have not been able to do maths because you were never taught maths since your class 10th, right? If you had studied it, you would have done better. Probably you would have had better confidence, right? Do you think math students are so great just because they did maths? No. Okay, so you know what to do now. If we start preparation from today, is it helpful? NEET students, okay, for NEET students, if you start preparation from today, of course it will be helpful. The only thing that you need to fix is your this behavior of this, you know, so much stress taking, so much frustration, this the mental health issues that you're having, the physical health issues you're having. So if you're just able to control your mood swings, okay, for boys and girls both I'm talking about, okay, if you're just able to focus on your physical and mental health, if you're able to focus on the preparation, of course it is going to be helpful, man. Within 10-15 days you will be able to score 10-20 marks extra than you're able to do now. Okay, how can I utilize rescue course at the best? Man, how do you utilize a lecture to the best? You watch the lecture properly, you make notes, and then you practice questions. That's how you do it. I'm scoring 90 in crash course mock, but 60 in AITS. Yes, the aim of all of these mock tests is so that you make all the possible mistakes you can and you would in the actual examination. And I told you about the question to theory approach, I told you about the diary you need to make, right? So if you just analyze, okay, whoever this is, silken shots, what kind of username is this? Okay, so you 90 in crash course but 16 AITS. So of course find where are you losing these 90 marks. In fact, you're losing so many marks, right? You should know. Sir, maths में कुछ नहीं आता. What are you doing in English channel? Prem, we just did a live on Hindi channel. Okay, I'll still answer the question. Sir, maths में कुछ नहीं आता. IISER क्रैक करना है. PCB नीट टिक गया है. Okay, ठीक गया है. हाँ तो पढ़ो भाई, अभी स्ट्रैटेजी बताई है. I just told you the strategy. IISER में मैथ में कुछ नहीं आता. हाँ, you should go to rescue. Yashika ma'am is whispering from there. ठीक. Sir, should I join crash course or rescue is enough for bio? Rescue. See, I will honestly tell you guys what is enough. What is enough? Was 2 years enough for you? Huh? Was the drop year enough for you? Is 30 days enough? Is 60 days enough? Nothing is enough for you. Okay, so if you can afford crash course, go there. Don't regret later that I could have spent 2,000 rupees. It's not even 3,000 now. Okay, you will easily get the scholarship from Nest or ISC. Okay, अनिमेश भैया गाना गा दो बस. ब्रो ऐसे सिलेक्शन नहीं होगा. Okay, I'm not going to sing. We'll sing after you get good result. Okay, Siddharth. Hey, what are these Hindi students doing on this English channel? Guys, okay, you did not ask your questions there, right? On that live. Okay, sir, is high weightage chapters enough for 150 plus? What do you mean by high weightage? They were high weightage chapters so far. Do we know what is going to come in the next 25 days? The type of questions and you have nothing you have learned nothing from NTA. Huh? Is high weightage questions enough? You know what a NTA did in last 3 years, right? Sometimes a complete scam, sometimes really hard question, and sometimes so easy question this time, neat. So you can't trust NTA, right? So I cannot say anything. ISC and Vivek. Hello, bhaiya. I am here just to confirm that I'll be in ISC this year. You'll be in ISC, man. You're already ISC and Vivek. You're ISC and you're Vivek. That's great. Chalo. Okay. So भैया I promise you at least 220 लाऊंगा. मुझे कुछ और पढ़ने में आया था पहले. Okay, ठीक है. So okay, I think we should finish this live very soon. Okay, guys, I just need a promise from you. अरे रुक जाओ, अभी मत बंद करो.
नहीं कर रहे
अच्छा, हाँ. So guys, I need a one last promise from all of you. What is the dream institute that you're targeting, and what are you going to do after my this 1 hour of lecture, and Yashika ma'am's lecture, Sagar bhaiya's lecture? What strategy are you going to do? What is something, because everybody promises and says I'll do this, that in the beginning of 11th, 12th, in the beginning of crash course, but you don't do anything, right? So I need a promise from you. How are you going to utilize your next 20 to 25 days, 15 days, 5 days, whatever number of days are remaining when you're watching this live? Tell me. If you're having questions about placement, if you're asking questions about bioinformatics, computational technology and all, we will answer these after your exam. Okay, let's focus on the questions. Okay, guys, tell me, how are you going to utilize your upcoming few weeks? Promise me something. Would you do anything, and or all the hard work of your teachers going to waste? I hope it's not. Okay, so that's all, guys. I think we should finish this live, and all the best. See you at your dream institute. And Jai Hind. You can check our courses in the description.